Time for 7 First Alert weather.
A dry weekend day all across southern Idaho, even the mountains seeing some times of clouds and also beautiful blue skies and now clear skies. When you can see all the stars, you know it's going to be another cold overnight and early morning. It was bone chilling this morning. You know, tricky use of words there, but it did warm up into the afternoon. If you're planning on anything before noon, though, I would pack on the extra layers that you can take off into the afternoon. Looking at our high temperatures through the last 2 weeks, we remember this very abrupt transition from a stretch of 129 days of 70 degrees or warmer for a high temperature in Boise, and then it came to a very quick end there, and that was with that whole month's worth of precipitation that we saw in 24 hours as well. So when that fall weather finally came in, it really came in, and it has been sticking around. So we haven't seen any high temperature days that have been in the 60s. Something was missing this season, right? Triple digit start to September, and then kind of cruise through September in the 90s largely, and then the 80s, and it took a long time to get into the 70s, and then we dropped into the 50s, and now we're going to drop into the 40s. So we've got to get a couple of 60-degree days in here. I think we will come close to it tomorrow. We might, take it home for tomorrow with a high of 59 degrees in the forecast. Could be 60 for Boise, but mid-60s into Monday. That's a balmy Halloween before the bottom drops out once again, and I think this is also going to be a very abrupt transition, a shock to the system as we're no longer using those fall layers but pulling out the winter layers and looking for the potential for the first flakes of the season to fall all the way down to the Treasure Valley floors. So here's where that cold air is coming from and that unsettled weather as well. Currently, we're underneath this more zonal flow, which is that straight across flow that you're seeing with these wind stream lines here. And that's what keeps us from those extreme highs and extreme lows, record-setting temperatures like we saw throughout the summer and into the beginning of the fall. So keeping all things kind of even through Halloween, then we start to see the showers arriving for us. It's mountain snow showers overnight Monday into Tuesday, though I think the trick-or-treating forecast is largely dry across the region. And then as the temperatures really drop into the middle of the week, that's when we see the potential for the snow to fall all the way down to the valley floors, some on Wednesday. Doesn't look like anything in the way of accumulation, maybe a coating on some of the grassy surfaces, vegetation surfaces, but for the most part, the numbers are in the mountains for us. Quick look at tomorrow's forecast. Magic Valley, a couple of degrees warmer than where we were today. Mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies for our mountain locations, but again, another dry weekend day with temperatures very close to seasonal averages, so right on par for the end of October. Again, a high of 59 degrees expected for Boise. Here's a look at the 7-day forecast. Get ready for those chilly temperatures and a bit of a breeze on Monday. For the trick-or-treating forecast, just, watch the hats, the crowns, and what have you, the headwear, perhaps the Harry Potter scarves as well. You can always find the freshest forecast at KTVB.com. We'll be right back.